And let me pull it up. So we left off in Orzammar, as we all know. Hello, game. There we go. There we go. So we left off in Orzammar. Last time, Elena and Alistair had their first official kiss. We had a kiss before that. That was like the modded kiss. This was like the first official romance kiss. So yeah. And then they also had a steamy little makeout session with their modded cutscene. But yeah, this is where we are. We finished the Jarvia stuff. We got rid of most of her thugs. We need to go talk to Harrowmont. And then we're going to be heading off into the deep roads. I do want to mention I do have a shortcut through the deep roads. So there is still going to be some moments in the deep roads. We're not cutting all of it, but we're just skipping a little bit of it so we can get to the most important stuff in there, which is Brood Mother fight and then Bronca's stuff. So yeah. Off to the Diamond Quarter we go. Do I have to drop off any nugs? That is my first question.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there.
Yeah, so I'm determined to get Leliana a nug as well. We'll see if I actually can do that. Because even though I'm not romancing her, I want her and Elena to be besties, and I want to spoil her. Okay, so that's the Royal Palace. Did I skip? So that's the Assembly. Shaper's this way. I think I maybe missed. Yeah, I already went past Harrowmont Estate. My bad, besties.
Huh. That's a lot of lava. I guess they just hope it never erupts.
Okay, I think this is Harrowmont Estate. Maybe? No? This one must be. Guys, I know where I'm going. I played this game. Totally. I mean, it's only been like over a year since I last played it, so you know.
I heard the news. Jarvia and Akata are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect them to surrender.
Yeah. It's done. Will you speak to the Assembly now?
I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news about Jarvia, he raised the stakes. He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time. Do you know anything of the Paragon Bronca?
Yeah, I've heard the name. Didn't she disappear? Assembly raised her to Paragon for inventing a new fuel.
Yes, a smokeless fuel that made underground forges safer than they've ever been. 2 years ago, she took her entire house into the deep roads on a mad quest to uncover ancient secrets. No one's heard from her since. Were she to return and endorse someone for the throne, the Assembly would be honor-bound to accept her wishes.
Okay, so if it will get you to the throne, I will find Bronca for you.
My men traced Bronca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caradin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep roads through the mines. Thank you again, and may the ancestors guide your steps.
So much work. Let me tell y'all. It is so much work. Just to make one of these dudes king. And personally, I don't really have a preference for who ends up as king. I don't know if that's controversial. Like, I get that a lot of people are Team Balin. And I think he's definitely the more progressive one, but me personally, I don't want to get involved in politics.
So, you were serious before when you said you wanted to help Bronca, huh? I'm Ogren. I don't know if you remember. People seem to forget me these days. Or ignore forget which.
How did you know I'm here about Bronca?
Not everyone hates me, you know. There's enough people who know I'm interested. They make sure I hear if anyone's looking for her. They say Harrimon's team's finally learned something, and he's sending you to follow it. But they haven't found Bronca herself, and that means whatever they've got, it's not enough if you don't know what she was looking for. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Bronca. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
I'm not the biggest Ogren fan. I will also admit that. But I say let's go ahead and bring him onto the team anyways. Just so we're getting all the content. So, we have a deal.
You should know that Bronca was looking for the Anvil of the Void. The secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago. The smith Caridin built it. And with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Taig. Bronca planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caridin's cross. No one's seen that Taig for 500 years.
Alright. Well, Harriman gave me a map, so I can get to Caridin's cross.
If Harriman tracked it down, it's only because he's got whole teams of loyal soldiers who can do the searching for him.
Yeah.
If we're going, let's get moving. Bronca's not gonna sodding find herself.
So true. Okay.
Oh,
I do kind of wish that I had gotten Shale before we did this. And also next stream I am going to have to fix some armor. I might actually do it offline where I get Ogren's armor and Severan's armor. Because I totally didn't think about that. Actually, I'm not going to bring a rogue. Because I want to bring Alistair. And should I feel like I should bring Wynn. Hello?
Yes.
There we go. Ogren approves. Yay.
What's this? A human? Did we make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission.
Open your eyes, man! This Grey Warden is on a quest to find your paragon. Do I have to take your stinking head off?
What Ogren is trying to say is that we have her permission.
Ogren could have been Adesha for House Branca. I suppose he's the next best thing in both skill and arrogance. You may pass. I don't
Thank
want
you.
assistance, but my command post is here. All of Orzammar relies on us. to
That's fine.
hold this line.
I will be fine. How far is it to Caridin's cross?
Your guess is as good as mine. No one's been there in centuries, but both Balin and Harriman had men looking just this week.
Right. Are Darkspawn the only danger in these tunnels?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Cool. Let's just go ahead and
Best
go.
of luck.
This should be easy.
So this is our first adventure into the deep roads. We have the Ideacon tag. Oh, we're just jumping right to Caridin's cross.
Caridin's cross. I can't believe Harriman actually tracked this place down.
Megan, what the heck? Thank you so much for the raid.
You
Let
can get
me
anywhere from
hold on.
here,
Let me finish this
including Orton
listening
Taig.
to this dialogue and yeah. Okay. So we just arrived to Caridin's cross and let's see. Do you know where to go from here, Ogren?
Branca dug up some maps of the ancient empire. It's a little tough to tell with so much of it collapsed now. But near as I can figure, we're on the right path to Orton Taig.
All right. So any signs of Branca yet?
Not a
Which is
one.
who we're looking for at the
Trust
moment.
me, we will once we're on the path to the old Orton Taig. She was going to Carradin's home.
All right.
I've been waiting for someone to say that for 2 sodding years.
All right. So looks like, oh, we gotta talk to these guys. I didn't realize we would find dwarves here.
A couple of Harriman's little lackeys. Let's show him who's king.
Alright, so the main thing that we're doing right now is we're trying to raise someone to be king of Orzammar so we can get some help with this blight that's going on. Okay. So, so like I've mentioned to you guys, I do have that shortcut through the deep roads. I don't know exactly what that's going to entail. And I'm out of inventory space, which is going to be super fun. This game doesn't look so bad for it being old. Not at all. I will admit I do have some mods to make it look a little bit updated, which actually, I forgot to pin that. But, I mean, even in its original state, for it being a game from 2009, it's really not that bad. The only thing... Oh, there's something to fight. Hold on. The only thing is that it sometimes crashes, at least on a PC, when you have higher specs. And I don't even have that crazy specs for my PC. My PC actually needs to be updated quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, as long as you have a patch installed, that does help with the crashing. But I definitely recommend it. Alright, so this guy is, I think, from the mod itself. What the? I didn't know that Darkspawn could talk. He's not actually saying anything. Alright, now better keep quiet and come with me as my prisoners. I prefer you to follow rather than having to drag your corpses all through the way of the deep roads. Okay. Okay, lead us on. Hi, Jonah. Welcome on in. Hope you guys are doing well. All right. Ooh. Darkspawn, jump! You know, if I could jump in this game off of cliffs, you know I would. All right. So everybody, that's the archdemon. Can't wait till I have to kill that. It's gonna go so well. So well. But we actually all leveled up, and since I skipped through some stuff, I wonder where it leads us. Looks like he had a heart on his head. I really didn't get that much of a good look. But it looks... he looks kind of zombified in a way. If that makes any sense. Looks like I leveled up quite a bit. Actually, yeah, I should add some into willpower. And it looks like I can actually add another specialization. So I think I mentioned I want to go with assassin and duelist. So let's go there. Let's go that route. And I don't know... I guess I can go into poison making some more. Mark of Death. And then let's do Upset Balance for myself. Alistair. Also, I'm really bad at my builds in this game. So I just kind of go off of vibes. Pure vibes. I don't actually know what I'm doing, no matter how often I played this game. And then for Alistair... Oh, I need 12 cunning? Me in every game, yeah. Like, I'm just here to have fun and have a good time. I'm like, I've played this game since 2019. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Am I here for the story? Yes. And the vibes, and the characters, and the romances. Especially the romances. Also, why did I just start putting her into strength? I'm just clicking random buttons at this point. Maybe cunning for her? Maybe... Okay, improved herbalism is a good thing. Because being able to make potions is useful. Is Solus in this game? No. Solus is in Dragon Age Inquisition. And I think we will be romancing him. Because I have 2 playthroughs in mind for the 4th Dragon Age game. But I think it'd be really interesting. I like Solus, even though I don't know who he is. He's just a bald little guy. Actually, I have a pillow that I got from a convention of Solus. Here he is. This is my favorite thing ever. I love it so much. Sleep with it every single night. It's a good time. It's a good time. No, you either love Solus or you hate him. There is no in-between at all. And I personally love him, but I understand people not loving him so much. But me personally, I don't know. Caroline always says I would be a Solus girly. Ooh, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Yeah. Yeah. I think if you ever do decide to play though, you'll have to let me know who you do end up romancing. For sure. Also, let's go... I'm gonna go champion for Ogren for his 2nd specialization. I don't know... Why do I not have Reaver? Because... Okay. I thought I had all the specializations. My bad, Dragon Age Origins. Anyways, yeah, all of the characters are really interesting and complex and are very well written. For me personally, I don't have a lot of characters that I dislike, and I try to romance all of them, but I definitely have my favorites. And actually, I'm romancing Blackwall in my own Inquisition playthrough for the first time. I've not yet done it. I'm very excited. Caroline, I know, loves him very much, so I'm very excited for that playthrough. We're definitely getting into some of the creepy parts of this game, though. Everybody meet the Broodmother. Boobs. Lots of boobs, lots of nipples going on. Very, very creepy. I'm kind of curious to see if we get to see the Broodmother again. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ouch. Okay, I do have a bow and arrow. I don't... Wind is down. Wind is down. Oh no, oh no. Okay. Speaking of, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, she's alive. Okay, bestie. Let's give you some health poultices. And then also some lyrium potions. Why are you not healing? Okay, run away. Ogren? Ogren? This fight's already going so horribly. Oh my gosh. Can you heal yourself? Thank you. You are stunned, which is great. We've got some Darkspawn joining into the fray. And I keep constantly pausing. But I think I might just play this as a win for right now. Okay. Let's throw Alistair a heal. And actually let him... You fight that guy. You heal. You keep doing what you're doing. We're actually halfway on health, so maybe we'll be fine. Okay, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Broodmother has us. Okay. You can go over here, away. No, 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 no. Stay right there, and actually... There's a kitty! Heal, 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 heal. Okay, drink a health poultice. Health, health, health. None of you are dying on me today. Thank you very much. Hello, ma'am. Hold on. I'm gonna close my bedroom door. Give me just a second. But my cat has come in. She might say hello. We'll see. Alright. Next should actually throw on some frost weapons. Maybe that would help. Or maybe we're just all gonna die. We're just... Let's throw on another heal. With some of these hard fights, it really is helpful to play as like a mage healer. Why is Scratch behind here? No, Scratch. Not the dog being out of the fight. Oh shoot. Okay. OMG Scratch. Yeah, I know. I had I had to name them Mabari Scratch cuz it felt right after I had been playing Baldur's Gate 3. Okay. Who? Yeah. Maybe... So we're almost done with this Broodmother, but we have dark spawn. I don't know if it's a good idea to go after these guys. Alistair. Like, we're almost there. So close. We did it! Look at my man. Look at my man.
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
All right. So, definitely gonna need that. I'm wondering... Do I want that stuff? I'm not worried about these items. I never use them. Wait, why do I have 88 items? You know what? Maybe I don't worry about it. Maybe I don't worry about it. I have mods installed. It's fine. What should I do? Willpower? Guess we'll just continue on with combat tactics. Final blow. All the berserker's stamina goes into a single swing. If the blow connects, the attack inflicts extra damage proportional to the amount of stamina lost. Alright, let's see what that does. And that is the wrong way. I am consistently getting lost in this game. That is also the wrong way, so I think this is where we go. Okay, so the dead trenches. We can just go right to the Anvil of the Void. I feel like there's stuff that we should... See, I've never played with this shortcut through the Deep Roads mod, so I forget which stuff is important for the story and which is... like, which stuff I can cut out. I feel like I should do a quick save. Because if we can just go... It looks like we... Hold on. We are in the dead trenches. So we can go right to Anvil of the Void. Okay. Alright. I know what's happening. It's been over a year since I played this game, so I'm a little lost. But we're getting there. Alright. So the thing with the Anvil... Oh.
This has to be it. She will not be unprepared.
So right now, we are trying to get Paragon's approval for one of the kings. And to do that, we have to find somebody named Branka. But Branka has been in the Deep Roads for 2 years. And as you can see, the Deep Roads, not a fun place. Very, very sketchy. A lot of bad things happen down here. So the time down here has affected her. And so she's not in the best state of mind, so to speak.
What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Well, shave my back and call me an elf. Branka, by the stone! I barely you.
I'm gonna start saying that now.
It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Yeah. Be
So an
respectful,
important
Bronca.
Enron boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Enron dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side.
Alright, Orzammar needs a new king to defend against the Blight.
A king won't defeat a blight. We've had 40 generations of kings and lost everything. I don't care if the assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very dark spawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it.
Alright, Harrowmont would work to restore Orzammar's glory. We'll go with, but of course there is a catch.
The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradin himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the Dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void.
Does that include Hespeth and the others of your house?
Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecilic election, I must first have the Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradin's maze, and out to where the Anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
Yeah, so we don't like her. Just me personally, at least. Not a fan. Okay, so the way we came is blocked. So, how do I leave? This way, I think? Yeah, I totally know where I'm going, guys. Here's the thing about these games. I get very lost very easily. And there's no real reason for it. I just am like that.
I needed people to test Caradin's traps. There's no way to break through. Trial and error. I sent them in. They were all mine, pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me, even my Hespeth. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices, as many sacrifices as are needed.
I don't think sacrificing people is the right way, personally. Crazy thought. I know. And also let me know if the music is a little too loud. Are there more?
She was pledged to me. She swore she'd do whatever it took. Both to find the anvil. There was no other choice. Most of them were dying of the taint already.
This should be
Ew.
easy enough.
Some of the women were transforming. I knew what they would become. There would be an endless supply, fresh, dark spawn to test the traps. They could still serve me. Let me find the anvil. It was the only way.
I forget just how disturbing this whole area is.
As you say.
Like, she's saying she turned these people who were her friends, her family, willing to help her, and she made them all into Darkspawn. Like, that is disgusting. I absolutely hate her. Anyways, are we done yet? Or are you gonna send more after me? Yeah, she's gonna send more after me, probably.
Begging to die. They had pledged me their loyalty. They had no right to fight me.
Oh my god.
They say your order is renowned for its wits as well as its brawn. Perhaps you'll do better than my poor clansmen. There's something about this place. It makes people despair.
I mean, yeah. Doesn't mean you had to turn them into Darkspawn, though. Like, that's what gets me. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. No, not the ogre. Not the ogre.
On it.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright, well, that was not as hard as I thought. Okay, let's take out archers first. Okay. Is that it? Are we done now? Can we please be done now? Because if I have to listen to Bronca talk any more about how she feels like she's justified, yeah, I think she's done with her yapping. So anyways, so what she's saying is that she was turning her clan's people into Darkspawn as a way to test her traps or whatever. There's more. Because her entire goal is to find this Anvil of the Void, right? Which make these things called golems. And I understand that being down here for a couple years is going to affect you mentally. You're not going to be in the best state of mind. Oh, Scratch, are you okay? Can you do something about this gory mess? What does that mean? Why is he whimpering like that? You're a good dog. Like, he's still whimpering. Is he okay? Is he maybe injured? I know he's rolling around in bodies right now, but... Let's see. Alistair has a cracked skull. Let's look at Scratch. He's got an open wound. Okay, I guess we can't use an injury kit. My poor dog is suffering. And I can't do anything to fix it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is my least favorite part. This whole area. Or wait, no, it's not this room. but this is definitely up there. So... Can you... Okay, there we go. Now he won't die. Let's go. And I just realized Alistair's gone. Alistair's dead. Rest in peace. Oh. He looks rough. Also, I do have to wonder,
As you wish.
as I and many of my companions are using weapons that are metal, some kind of metal, how does it hurt the golems? I just want to know.
Let's get started. Trap.
Okay.
Trap.
I totally knew that was coming. I always know that it's coming, yet it always still surprises me. Okay. I feel like I should do a quick save while we're in here anyways. And I don't know if there's really a good way to avoid these fights. If I'm still setting something off in some way. Okay. Also, the door just opened by itself, which I don't really trust, but we're all just gonna take a moment to heal up. We're just gonna take a quick moment for ourselves. No big deal. And also my shoulder's doing something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this chair that I got, but for some reason my shoulder does hurt quite a bit. Sometimes. Now, I've never understood this puzzle. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys right now. This is a weird puzzle to me. Can you guys... Are you guys actually fighting anything? Okay. A little worried about Alistair right now. Okay, Ogren, you wanna take a health poultice as well? Maybe a greater health poultice? I don't know. Maybe I should go after this dude, this Forgotten Spirit.
Let's get started.
Like, I don't know. Like, this fight just makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. I just sort of go through the motions and sort of hope for the best. And I really don't know if that's, like, the best way to go about it. But it worked, apparently. I did something, I guess. I don't really know. Like, I know it's some kind of puzzle. I just don't know if there's a better way to go about doing it. Oh yeah, we're at the finishing point. We're gonna be fine, hopefully. This is a difficult boss fight, though. Admittedly. But hopefully this gives some extra background to what's really going down here.
Once, longer ago than I cared to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves.
Also, this is so loud on my end. I really hope it's good
If you seek the anvil, then you
volume
must
for you
hear
guys.
about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
But this is the Paragon Caridin, who Caridin's cross is named after. Yeah, Caridin as in the Caridin of Caridin's cross. Fangirl moment.
I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
Oh no. A dire shortcut. Was it worth it?
So said my king. I had only intended to use volunteers, but he was not satisfied, and soon a river of blood flowed out of this place.
Oh.
Finally, it was too much. I refused, and so Valtor had me put on the anvil next.
What now? Do you want revenge?
Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
Yeah, we probably should have gotten Shale
The anvil is
before this.
No one will
So we'll have to
take it
grab
from
her
me.
right after, I think.
Please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
Yeah, absolutely. We are going to help Caradon. You're a paragon. I'll help if you support a new king.
Don't listen. He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen.
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail. Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory.
The anvil enslaves living souls. It must be destroyed.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
Of course.
No, you will not take it. Not while I still live.
Bronca, don't throw your life away for this.
We have to destroy the anvil, Bronca.
Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
I don't think that's a good idea, Ogren. That's not a risk I'm willing to take.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradon. Golems, obey me. Attack!
A control room! But, my friend, you must help me. I cannot stop her alone.
Oh, okay. So this is sometimes a tricky boss fight for me. So we're gonna see how I do. And Ogren's already dead? Are you kidding me? Where even is he? Ogren. Oh my god. It's a good thing we've got Win with us. Okay, so that's 2 golems out of the way. And at least, you know, we do have our dog with me, so... Scratch is very useful. Love Scratch. He's the icon, the moment. Excuse me, lady, you are not allowed to heal yourself. Yeah. See, we don't actually need Ogren. We're fine. Why are there more than one? That actually makes 0 sense for her class. 'Cause she's not a mage.
Right.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're gonna have to get rid of some stuff because I do want her stuff. Like, let's get rid of this spirit shard. This metal shard, which does nothing for me. Some of these weapons, I mean... Studded leather helm. Leather gloves. Don't need that shield. Leather armor. Shield. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we're fine.
Another life lost because of
mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
Yeah, I got
Good
you.
to meet you, Paragon. I intend to ensure that your warnings about the golems are heard by the Circle of Magi.
Is there
Spread the
anything
word.
I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden.
Actually, yes. We do have to ask for Paragon support to settle an election.
For the aid you've given
Unfortunately.
I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
It's so pretty! Oh my gosh!
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
I will destroy the anvil as agreed.
That would please me, human. You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust in all Tunsha. May you always find your way in the dark.
You gotta wonder about the thought process of even inventing something like that in the first place, though. Because you kind of have to know when you're creating something like that that requires human life that things are going to go out of proportion. Like things are going to happen outside of maybe your control. Like you're setting yourself up for failure in a way, or for these bad things to happen in the first place. Because of course people are going to be quite greedy about it, you know? People are going to take advantage. People, especially people in power. You know what I mean? Like, when you create something that requires a human's life, you know that somebody's most likely going to take advantage of that. So you have to wonder if it's even worth the cost to invent these things. And that's what kind of gets me about this storyline is, yes, Carradine realizes his mistakes and everything, but you also kind of have to wonder about his thought process in the first place to create something like that. Like, I don't know. I have some feelings about that.
By my ancestors.
We're just giving him some gifts for inventory space.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift. That looks fine indeed.
Okay. But what was I even saying? Like, there's just so many people in power tend to take advantage of that position. So if I were Carradine, I would not have gone through with that invention myself. I would have had to take a real long, hard look at this and say, hey, you know, maybe in the right hands this would be used responsibly, maybe for those willing to volunteer, maybe for the dying. Hello, Yasmin. Welcome in. How are you doing today? But to invent something like that, I don't know. You know? Am I making sense? I just have icky feelings about everything that happens in the Deep Roads myself. There's just a lot of bad things. Good, hope you're well. I am doing very well. I hope you're doing well as well. And welcome in, Onion. Just started Origins today. How are you enjoying it so far? Oh my gosh, tell me all about it.
As you wish.
We'll go ahead and take the names down here. You see a large stone tablet chipped with age with a great number of dwarven runes carved into its surface. The writing is in Dwarven and appears to be a long list of names, each with the stamp of their house next to them. You recognize a few of the house names. At the bottom of the list are the words, "We honor those who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered." I was playing Inquisition, but then wanted to go back and play the first two, so I got an Xbox. I did something very similar. I actually did start with Inquisition. I think I got about 30 or so minutes in, and I was like, I understand nothing with the lore or those worlds or anything. And it's totally valid to start with Inquisition, because each game is kind of their own story. But I feel like starting with Origins, you get a better feel for the world, the lore, the religious aspects of it. You just get kind of a more in-depth feel. That way, when you get to Inquisition, you understand exactly what's going on. I'm a human mage, just finished the origin story mission. I love Mage Origin. Mage is so much fun to play. I'm doing human noble, and I'm a rogue. So that's what we're doing, and we are romancing Alistair. And it's going well so far. I think I'm kind of at the halfway point, maybe a little over halfway. It's weird seeing the PC UI. I'm only used to the consoles. Yeah, I'm a PC girly. Also, thank you so much for following, Onion. I appreciate that. I like playing with mods, so I am a PC girly myself. I also don't have an Xbox and don't have a PlayStation that's old enough to play these games on them, because I think it's the PS3 that plays Origins and Dragon Age 2, and then PS4 that plays Inquisition. So I could get Inquisition on the PS4, but I don't know. I also like having all my games on like one place. PC scares me. That's so valid. I started off playing PC games when I was a kid, like Sims. So I've always been a PC girly, but one day I'm gonna get there with the consoles. I do have some games on console only, though. Like Kingdom Hearts, I play that on the PS4. And I don't know that I'll get it on PC. I think I'll keep some of those games on the console only.
If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Well, I like the sound of gold, so I will take a tracing of the tablet and give it to them. Oh, continue.
This should be easy
Oh,
enough.
why'd I just do that? Alright, so is there a shortcut to leave here? I'm pretty sure that there is. Actually, now that I think about it, I think we do have to go the way that we came. Maybe... Hold on. Maybe I should actually look at the map. What I have noticed is the amount of Irish names used in the game. I am Irish. That's not something even I've noticed. Yeah, I can't go this way. I thought there used to be a shortcut, but I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, I think with this area, I think it takes inspiration from like European countries. Yeah, so we'll go right to the assembly.
Those Dishers have been trying to destroy the city for years.
Yeah, so a lot of European, like medieval European vibes with this series. Especially in the first 2 games, I want to say. And actually in Inquisition. Inquisition, I would say, has some of that influence as well. Not sure about the 4th game, although I've got some ideas in my head about what new places we're gonna go to, what their inspiration is gonna be based off of. So I'm very excited about that. Also, you are starting the series at like just the perfect time with the new game that's gonna be coming out. So that is so exciting. You will definitely have to let me know what you think of the series as you go along. Me personally, favorite series. I don't know if I'll make it through them in time. Yeah, that's kind of my concern too with me playing this on stream, but fingers crossed.
This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Boo.
Your father made me swear on his deathbed
Boo.
you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Alright, I bring a crown forged by Caridin on the Anvil of the Void. Should we mention the anvil? I don't want to put ideas into these people's heads. I don't think that's a good idea. But I do bear a crown from Paragon Caridin for his chosen king.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence!
This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Hortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Well, I guess Ogren did kind of just tell them about the anvil. At least he mentioned that it's destroyed. Let's keep it that way, maybe. Yeah, so let's choose Harrowmont.
I appreciate
Got a Discord? Yeah, so if you type in the command !Discord, we do have a Discord for the community, and we do have a Dragon Age channel. So if you want to check that out, I can't quite type at this moment, but once I get out of this cutscene, I absolutely can. Yeah. I'm on it. Awesome. There is a part where you do have to read the rules and use a reaction at the bottom, but once you do that, you have access to the whole server.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
Woohoo!
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Harrowmont is your king. Stand behind him.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons! Guards!
Warden senses.
Oh! Wait, Warden senses tingling? Why is she like this? Why do we have to fight these dashers? Balin? Oh god. Why can't I would like to fight, thank you. Okay, hello? It's not letting me in. Okay, there we go. We got him, guys.
I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon. Nor that so many
I'm
would
in.
follow him.
Awesome.
But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
So yeah, if you have any questions regarding the series, any tips or tricks, let me know. I played this a few times. But I hope you enjoy the series. It's very beloved to myself and to many others. And it's got amazing story. The lore is so good. It really goes into depth with all of it. I just have such high praises for this game. I have my critiques as well, but mostly praises. I've been a Mass Effect fan since 2007, so it's time I move on to this. You know what's funny is I have actually only really played Dragon Age. I haven't done much with Mass Effect. I think I've played a little bit of it and then decided I wanted to stream my first playthrough. So yeah, once we're done with either Baldur's Gate 3 or Dragon Age, I will get started on Mass Effect. They're very different. Yeah, that's what I've heard. But I heard it's really good, so I want to give it a solid shot. I have faith in you, King Haramont.
Indeed. More than anyone but my wife, Warden. And I thank you for it. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties.
Heck
Thank
yeah.
you, King Haramont. Perhaps your rule will mark a new era for Orzammar.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
Okay, and I have to go back to the
This is
surface.
staff I carried as King Endrin's II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will long be remembered.
Oh, we got some Alistair approval and achievement unlocked. That's right, I haven't really done much with Haramont. So I got an achievement. Nice. I'm biased, but they're amazing. Again, with BioWare, it's the characters that are amazing. Yeah.
On it.
Like, they do such a good job, I think, with the story and the worlds that they create, but the characters are really where it goes crazy in the best way possible. I mean, such a good job. Maybe I should put on some accessories on these people. Also, Scam keeps trying to call me. They don't understand that I'm streaming. Okay, so we're done with Orzammar for the most part. We do want to run to the Shaperate real quick. And I don't think I want to start the Brazilian Forest. I know I want to grab Shale.
I was thinking, we've come to know each other fairly well during our time in the Deep Roads. You're bloody fearsome for a human. And I'm a warrior without a house to defend. Wandering about killing Darkspawn with a sodding Grey Warden sounds like just the thing to keep me occupied.
Aw.
So what do you say?
Yeah. Come with me, Ogren.
I am to hear it. You won't regret it. Now, do any of these sad sacks following you around know the first thing about making ale?
No, they don't, Ogren.
You can stop with the glaring. I'll ask him myself.
That's not why I would have been glaring. It's like 10 p.m. for me. Oh, well, if you need to go to bed, like, feel free to. I'm only going to be live for about 30 more minutes, give or take. Actually, what time is it? yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock for me. So I am gonna want to grab dinner at some point. So, yeah. Nobody feel like you have to stay and hang out on stream. I totally don't mind.
Impressive work, Warden.
Time zones. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Pending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
Yeah, I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true?
Time zones. Yeah.
Rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary. I would love to make
Time zones always get you.
The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Thank you. Yeah, it's so funny. My D&D group and I, we are all pretty much in different time zones. And it's always so funny because I always think like, oh yeah, no, we're totally in the same time zone. No, we're not. No, we're not. Not at all. Alright, let's level these people up. Alistair, give you some strength, constitution. Oh, and another specialization. We might as well go with champion. Alright, win is magic, willpower. I don't know that I care too much about her constitution. And I really don't know what other specialization I should give to her. 'Cause I think it would be funny to make Win a blood mage, but I don't think that fits her character. Arcane warrior, maybe. Shapeshifter, again, maybe. I don't think I want to do that just yet. Oh, wait. I actually still need to be in the Shaperate. I've got things to do in there. So Mother's Hope. Lost to the Memories. Dead Cast. And yeah, we haven't gone to the Circle of Magi again, so let's talk to Orta first.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig?
Yeah, I have the records right here.
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband. Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
I mean, I'll take a reward. Do I need to talk to this guy?
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with? Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. Your presence has been recorded in the memories. I wish you well.
Yeah, thanks. That's not what I meant to do. The dead cast. It must be entered into the memories in the Shaperate if the validity of the claim is to be tested. I don't...
At least someone is willing to stand up for tradition. Thank you again.
Excuse me, I can't chat.
Because I would imagine I have to talk to him about that, but...
Are you looking for records of the Grey Wardens? We have many.
I don't know what to do with that one, actually.
I'm sorry, you'll have to bother someone else with your questions.
I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Like, why can't I tell this guy? Shaper.
Impressive work, Warden. Is there something more I can help you with? Ask, and I shall. We were a great empire once, outnumbering.
Maybe I need to ask him questions first before I can give him the information.
Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn. Your presence here has been recorded.
Okay.
Is there something more I can help you with?
Maybe... Okay, now it's not even showing up. Okay. Completed quest. You brought it Nug to... Oh, okay. Where is it? The dead cast. Insignia has been entered into the memories. Oh, so that's what I had to do. The Legion of Dead may eventually be considered a caste or house of its own. So I had to manually enter it? That doesn't seem right. At all. Like, I'm just over here, just like, hey. Like, I've messed with their politics enough as it is. By basically inserting myself and saying, hey, Haramon's gonna be king. But did I really... Did I really also have to mess with the records instead of giving it to the official guy? For him to maybe do it? I did it myself. Oh. Before I leave, I have to go back to the assembly. But yeah, I am just messing up with the dwarven culture. And have zero regrets about it. Apparently. Just like, don't mind me, I'm just this human noble. I'm just gonna insert myself here. And just change everything.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house.
Like, I'm all for helping these people, but I wanna do it the legitimate way, you know? Because that's what Elena would do.
One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Of course. Your happiness is
I
enough.
don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness.
Okay.
Did that sound official?
Yes, it did. Sounded very official. But yeah, I'm just messing with all the dwarven politics. The culture, everything, and I'm just like, actually, I'm out here changing everything. That's nice of me. Like, Elena certainly has her own thoughts and opinions of how things should run, because she's a noble. But I don't think she would directly want to insert herself like that. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Like, Orzammar area is just kind of an iffy area for me. I like learning about the Tigs and dwarven culture. I just don't like how a character acts sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just here.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there.
How many nugs are out there? Okay. This is the only other nug I see, and I don't think that guy wants it back. truth be told. I mean, maybe I missed some... I don't know. But we're gonna head to camp. We've almost been streaming for 3 hours. And as much as I would like to keep streaming...
Why not?
Pardon?
Oh.
Oh, I'd give you a roll. Why not?
A roll?
Aye, anytime. Preferably in the dark.
I suppose I should be flattered.
You don't have to be flattered when you really do not.
For that, but sure, whatever gets you working.
Anyways, that's why I don't really bring Ogren along with me. In case anybody was curious. He's not going to be in the party all that often.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, is everything alright?
Of course everything's alright. Just give me one sodding moment.
Okay.
Stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Well, take your time. I need you ready to fight.
If I could fight Randar Volney's second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, what you call it, daylight.
Okay. So yeah, Ogren's not going to be in the party too much. My main warrior is, of course, going to be Alistair because we are romancing him. And also Sten. I can see us bringing Sten a little bit more often. But Ogren... I'm not the biggest fan.
As you wish.
But anyway, so we're gonna go to camp. I think we're going to catch up with our party members. I've only got a few more... And then... Well, we don't really have all that much time. Maybe we'll talk to a couple people, and then we'll pick up with talking to the rest of the party. And then next stream... So tomorrow is going to be Baldur's Gate 3, I think, because I've been really neglecting our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough.
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais.
Yeah, I've been really neglecting Baldur's Gate 3, and again, Dragon Age is going to be my priority, but I don't want to completely forget about Baldur's Gate 3, so tomorrow I think I'll do Baldur's Gate 3, and then Sunday, when we come back to Dragon Age, we'll talk to everybody some more. We'll do some companion quests, and then if we have time, we should pick up Shale. I think that would be the smart thing to do. Because I love Shale. And I want to have all of our party members. Because then the fun really begins there. Why?
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me. Maybe it will affect us. Maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
Hunted? What for?
I was framed. Betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did.
Aww. How did she betray you?
You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
And you opened them, didn't you?
My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevarra and Antiva among others. It was treason.
I mean, isn't that what bards do?
Some.
but I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as Bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
Yeah, most countries really don't appreciate treason.
I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor.
Who's they?
The Orlesian guards. They captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
No. How did you get out?
The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again.
And so you came to Ferelden, to Lothering.
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
Well, thank you for trusting me with
this. It feels
this.
good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
I love Leliana so much. She's so sweet. She deserves the best. Alright, but I think this is actually where I'm gonna end the stream.